Welcome back, Truth Seeker. A lot of people are asking if Joe Biden's going to step down, which day might he step down? And I actually covered this the day after the selection. I said why we might see Kamala replace Joe on November 27th. And I said that day because it was exactly 201 weeks after the two took office together on January 20th, 2021. If you're new here, 201 is a very special number to the people who actually run this nation, and that's the Jesuits. We're in the time of the first Jesuit Pope, the first to live in Suite 201 at the Vatican. There's a reason Inauguration Day is 20/1, the 201st day of the nation's age. It wasn't always that way. Again, Trump's Jesuit educated, Joe Biden's Jesuit educated, and Kamala couldn't pass the bar until she took it at the Jesuit University there in the Bay Area. But when I said that a few days ago, I overlooked something. The day after November 27th, again, that's 201 weeks after they took office, the day after is Thanksgiving. And think about it, you guys. Thanksgiving, when we had dinner with the Indians, and they were called Indians because Christopher Columbus thought he was in India, and then the name just stuck. But anyway, Kamala Harris is half Indian. Okay, Kamala means lotus flower. It comes out of the Indian tradition. But the thing that's interesting about Thanksgiving falling on 11/28 this year, that's one day after November 27th, so that's 201 weeks in the day after they took office. It's exactly 201 weeks after their first full day in office, because again, they take office at midday. But 11/28, the number 1128 is the 47th triangular number. That means if you had 1 through 47, it equals 1128. Go back and see the work we've done on 1128 in years past. A lot of ritualism on that date with 47. If Biden steps down, Kamala becomes number 47. She didn't win the election, but she became number 47 anyhow, just as we imagined she would. Again, her and Lisa Simpson, the day of the inauguration, all the headlines were saying, whoa, isn't it weird that Kamala's wearing the same outfit as Lisa Simpson, the purple with the pearl necklace? You guys know the jokes about pearl necklaces, right? You know, sometimes girls, they end up in the guy's locker room with the pearl necklace. You ever heard these jokes before? But anyway, it has something to do with how Kamala started working on Willie Brown's Willie back when he was 60. Only for all this to be happening at the time of the 60th election when she's 60 years old. For the record, in Gematria, Thanksgiving equals 60. But yeah, that Lisa Simpson cartoon. Don't forget, it came out 152 days after Kamala's birthday, March 19th, 2000, where she's the first president, and she did wear purple with a pearl necklace, just like Kamala, again, on Inauguration Day. Again, 152 days after her birthday matters because Kamala Devi Harris equals 152. The phrase pass the torch equals 152. Joe Biden equals 152. Again, the first President's Day fell on the 15th of February when they took office back in 2021, 15/2. There's been a lot of 152 with Kamala. And here, I'll tell you what else is interesting. Her former communications director, this man right here, he's the guy who's got all this buzz about this. Jamal Simmons came out yesterday, Sunday. And notice his birthday is July 21st. That's the day Biden first passed the torch to Kamala when he announced that he was going to be stepping in the back so she could run and be the face of the party. But his remarks this Sunday, they come during this NFL week, which will end with the 152nd game of the season. And remember, the last game of the season before the selection was last Monday Night Football, the Chiefs beating the Bucks. That was the 138th game of the season, like Donald Trump equals 138. And that night, Mahomes from White House, Texas, his mother endorsed Trump minutes before kickoff. Again, scripted sports, scripted selections, ritualism, all paying tribute to history. Just like how on, Columbus Day every year there's an NFL game and they pay tribute to the beatdown of the natives. This year, Aaron Rodgers, who was the longtime Packer, got beat down on Columbus Day, and people didn't get the joke. It was a little harder to see because the Packers are named after the Indian Packing Company. But every year they got jokes. And yeah, the ultimate joke would be if Kamala was number 47 just in time for Thanksgiving. If Joe Biden decided to really pass the torch, because like Jamal Simmons said, this is the way we can really rebrand the Democratic Party and get some excitement about it. If we do things like this, if we give you more token symbolism. And that's all it is with our government, where it's nothing but puppet positions and people really governing from the shadows and using these supposed representatives and senators and presidents and vice presidents who don't call any of the shots. They just sit in the offices and play the game that fools so many. But yeah, Thanksgiving, it does look pretty ripe. And you know what else is wild about Thanksgiving this year? 1128, again, is the 47th triangular number, but do the date numerology. The life lesson number for that day is 47 as well. 11 plus 28 is 39. November plus the 28th of the month, that's 39. And then the way the life lesson number works is you add the year digit by digit. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, that's 8 more. So 39 plus 8, 47. So yeah, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. George Washington, if you don't know, he celebrated the first Thanksgiving on November 26th. And then 74 years to the day later, Lincoln made it an official holiday on November 26th. And it's interesting because if you look into India, that's a very special day over there. November 26th would be a span of 201 weeks on the nose from them taking office. Instead of the Wednesday after, November 27th being 201 weeks later, November 26th is a total span of 201. But yeah, those series of days right there could be very interesting. Our friend D26, who is Indian, that's his birthday, November 26th as well, ironically. But I'm thinking right around Thanksgiving, what Jamal Simmons just forecast, it very well could become his story. So something to think about. We'll leave it there for now. And until next time, Truth Seeker.